Will's pedantic and an enthusiast. And I think he's kind of the driving force behind it, I think, is the key. And the idea with Will was that he'd be someone who would drive them into situations they weren't necessarily that happy with. Through force of enthusiasm, I think, really thinking, this will be great, this will be great, this will be great, this will be great. Oh, it's not.
His parents just broken up, they divorced, and he's moved to this new school from a private school. This series is about him trying to sort of make new friends, and he falls in with the crowd of Simon, Jay and Neil. Probably the most extreme and embarrassing thing I was asked to do was the sex scene.
That's me, that one. Hairy and fat.
Look at that! So you're actually lying on top of a lady. Yeah. You could feel her bits through your pants.
It wasn't just a dream.
They're going to use my daughter's bedroom for a sex scene. But they assured me that's not real, so that's fine. And her suggestion was that they don't use hair sheets either, so that was fair enough.
The sex scene was the first time I've kissed someone who's been paid to sort of have sexual contact with me, but hopefully it won't be the last, because I got a real kick out of the experience of she was getting money to sort of do stuff to me.
Simon?
He's just an extraordinary romantic lead.
He's sort of madly in love with a girl, but it's sort of happened overnight. It's a girl who he's known since he was sort of a kid.
Can you smell bleach? No, it's really strong. Is it your breath? Have you been drinking spirits?
Sorry, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Would you like some of my fucking manners?
Jesus, what tramp did you steal that off? I'll stick to wine, thanks.
Wine is girls.
I am a girl.
This is a man's drink, and that's called a Mickey Finn. In the previous scene, we made this drink ourselves, me and my mates, and it's basically all different drinks from my dad's drinks cabinet. This tastes like water, but I wonder what I'm drinking. It's like sort of water, but you can't relax.
Jay's a kind.
Jay's one of those friends, right, where I think lots of people look back on their earlier years, and you might, maybe you're 17 now, you might be thinking this. You have a friend where you go, you'll have friends where you back and you go, why was I friends with him? It was horrible.
Jay is the bullshitter of the group. He just comes out with outrageous claims and outrageous stories, and he's a bit of a compulsive liar, and pretty much everything he says is a lie.
This is the most advanced one, DJ.
Yeah.
If you don't see that in any class,
No,
it's mind-blowing. Literally took me a second to think of that. I didn't know that. Just
And people would rather listen to music.
idiots, mugs.
And Neil, I think Neil's just like, he's quite thick. He's sort of thick, but he kind of, I always thought that Neil would be kind of like thick and good looking, and so would kind of get through life pretty well.
I think he's a lot otherworldly as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
You know, like, so not just a class, not your normal sort of
Thicky.
He just exists a little bit on a different plane.
Everyone's just got on really well. It's been a really good laugh. Sometimes a bit too much of a laugh because some of us piss about right up until people say action, and we get a little bit too off for it.
Well, at the moment, I am in quite a little outfit. There we go. That's one thing. And also, I'm walking around in these. Look at the size of those heels. I mean, whether or not I spend my Saturday nights as Rosario, the Venezuelan beauty queen, is another issue. The character of Donovan, very much based on me. He's a handsome, dangerous bad boy.
Cut. Keep what's a little one. Donovan doesn't do anything which isn't extreme. Everything he does is extreme. It's just non-stop kind of staring and or throttling people and or swearing. So there's no half measures.
Was I good at school? No, I wasn't. Not in this form anyway. I got suspended from school for not doing certain bits of work and getting caught smoking. I started out as a theatre director. I directed lots of plays and comedies, and then I trained at the BBC on a directing television comedy course, and then I got my first show about a year later. I've directed 3 series of the Catherine Tate Show, I've done 2 series of Suburban Shootout. And does it reflect my life as a child? Not really, although it does remind me of my mates in sixth form. And it's actually given me loads of dreams about being back in sixth form.